Hello, and welcome back. And let's get started on this again. You must be thinking to yourself, are you really that lucky to get 2 streams in one day? Yes, you are, 'cause I'm off. I'm off today, and you know what? I just got an itch to keep playing, so let's keep playing. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so what we're gonna do is actually, I'm going to try to set up just small bases on the other planets I haven't been to yet. So let's see what that would entail. I can hold 3 medium-sized things, and I think I'm gonna get everything I need together on one for a planet. I'm gonna get it all together at once, and then I'm gonna see what that'll take and whether or not I can fit that all on a medium shuttle. And we're gonna want a soil centrifuge, and that's really what we're gonna want, and we're gonna want the resources for everything else. So is this aluminum? Oh, good. So a soil centrifuge. What just did I do? Okay. A soil centrifuge on, so 1 aluminum and 2 compound. 1 aluminum and 2 compound. And 1, 2, 3. 3 locations. So 3 aluminum. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's the other aluminum. 3 aluminum and 3 compound, because that's the first thing I want to make. And I'm actually going to make, oh, you know what? Instead of making something else here, get off. Instead of making something else, I'm actually going to use, okay, I'm actually going to use this, oops, and I'm going to plot out what I need for one. So, do we have compound yet? I'm gonna go check our worm sign thumper. If you've ever played the game of Dune. Those look just like the thumpers that they call Shah-Halud. That's the name. I couldn't remember. That's... Why is this on output? Oh, I accidentally had it on output, so it hasn't been... It won't suck up anything. By the way, that's the important thing about these, how they're different than the normal storage. It won't... If it's on output, it won't intake as well, which kind of makes me sad, because I'd like to have both. I'd like to have it constantly suck in and also constantly spit out. But that's a big change. That's a big change from the storage, which can, you know, it just jumps back and forth. Give me 1 second. I had a person comment on my videos, and I'm very, very happy that they did. And if I see them in stream, I will thank them, because you know, it's nice to see people, you know, happy that you're streaming, and they seemed like they were happy that I'd done this. Oh, that's right. That is still making that. I think for the time being, I'm gonna shut that off so that I'm gonna fill all the batteries and everything. Did I make the battery down here? Yeah. Okay. Now that sucker's making 1, so where is that going? Like, it should be going right into the battery here. Is it going in one of the other batteries? Does the furnace actually take power to be on? Doesn't look like it. So what's going on here? Oh. I don't know what's going on. But anyway. So we're gearing up. So we've got 3 aluminum. Oh, and I need 6. 6 compound. Not, let's see what it would take. That is... I already think that I'm out of the range of what I could do. Just kind of grab from me. I already think that I'm out of the range of what I could... Let's check, though, because we can take 3 of these. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna move you over to there. Grab this. Okay, so we take 3 of these. So this is what we've got to work with. And most of the time, it is better. Like, we're going to use up 6 slots here. So most of the time, it's better. What is a landing pad? Now, that still takes 2 ceramic and 1 aluminum. So, aluminum. Okay. So, that takes 2 ceramic and 1 aluminum. So, all of those take... Okay, you know what? I think we're going to jump to 1 planet at a time and then come back here, actually. Because I'm looking and I'm seeing that, what is that? Oh, refined laterite. Okay, we're going to get more laterite. I'm seeing that, we might be running into an issue. Give me a second here. We might be running into an issue because we're going to need 6 aluminum, and that's for the soil centrifuges and the landing pads. Anytime you want to come back, there you are. Perfect. You know, I could actually, Oh, except I don't want it to automatically move like, I was thinking of automating it completely, but I don't want it to automatically move quartz over to the sucker from the landing thing, so. Okay. That's zinc. Put that over here. 1, 2. There's 5. 6. Okay. And then, oh, please. Okay, so we need 6 compound. Oh yeah, that's why I went over them in the first place. Oh, and it doesn't have enough. Okay, so, alright, I'm gonna go to the land down under. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We come from the land down under. Ooh. And I am going to consume it all. Everything within range. If you don't sound like a maniacal madman, what really are you doing with your life? Whoa. We're making chest-high walls because I'm going to turn this into a shooter. First-person pooters. I'm gonna turn it into a first-person pooter. I apologize in advance for the dinking noise you're hearing. That's, every time my drill stops, because I've got the drill attachment on, every time it stops, my backpack is refreshed. So that's what you're hearing. And when I come out of range like that, it stops. So that's what you're hearing. I'm gonna eventually probably consume this entire tunnel. Oh, I got enough. Okay. Consumption over. Part of the binge purge system, you know. I don't actually hear too much about that anymore. There are people with bulimia. I actually haven't heard a lot about that. I know that's got to be still an issue. But it's just one of those things that you don't hear about anymore. Okay, so we're gonna, whoops, we're gonna do compound. And then do we have clay? Did I ever find clay? No, that's not clay. I mean, yes, it's somewhere, but... Whoa, that gives a lot of clay. I need 6, so what I'm going to do... Drop some of this scrap, because it gives 2 clay for 1 scrap. So, I need 6 ceramics. There you go. I'm gonna put this here, just to give that arm something to do. I don't know why it spins it, that's so strange. It's fun though. Oh, holy crap, that's done already. Okay, so I need 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These are the... Okay, and then I need to make 3 oxygenators, which is ceramic and aluminum. Jeepers creepers, that is a lot of aluminum. I'm glad I got so much, and then I will need more clay. I'm just gonna pick this up and move it over here to the burner. Whoops, that's not the burner. Where the heck's my burner go? There it is. Sorry, I know that that is completely... Okay, so I need 3 more aluminum. Only this time I'm actually going to build these because they only take up one spot. So, I don't like that the aluminum keeps going into there. Let's get something. There we go. I'm not going to pick up resin anytime soon. Grab this again. Back over here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And then I need, what is it? Is it 2 ceramic or 1 ceramic? Oh no, it's 1, because, oh, you know, and just realized that of course that recipe has to be 1, because, this thing can only hold 2 items on top of it. This can hold 2, but since it's a modded item, it would only be able to hold 1, because it's your backpack printer. This one can hold 3, this one can hold 4. Which means that there are recipes that are 3 or 4. That can only hold 2, so there we go. So we need 3 more ceramic. Which is... okay, why not? Debris is cheap. Just get us what we need so that we can... 1, 2, 3. I'll make 3 oxygenators right now. Tell you what, this is going to be quick jumps. That's what it's going to be. Quick jumps and quick drops. I'm still gonna actually, like, find a decent place to, like, land. I'm still gonna move over to the gateways and things like that. Alright, so 3 of those. And then the other thing we're gonna need 3 of is, the platforms. Medium platform A. Can I put you on there? No, I don't think I can, but it'll take. I love the fact that it starts, that's interesting, it starts building before the, whoops, before the thing does. Apparently I forgot that I was the thing that gave it the resources to do that. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. This is the absolute minimum. So what I've got here is the absolute minimum. Alright. Now I'm going to need, so that's 3 soil centrifuges, and it's easy to get soil. That's 3 landing pads. That's what I was... that was 3 landing pads. 3 platforms. 3 oxygenators. Now I need 3 small printers. Are you kidding me here? Yeah, why not? That's okay. Neck so long. Longy neck. Oh wait, small canister. Small printer. So that's... I need 3 compound. Excuse me. I apologize. And it just did it. Jeepers creepers, that's ridiculous. Interesting. I'm gonna have to remember that does that. Okay, so 3. Oh, I forgot. You'll just pop up if I'm not careful here. Okay. Now, this doesn't include my backpack. So, after we get done with the bare minimums, we can look at whatever I can hold on my backpack. And the bare minimum looks like 3 medium printers. Because I want to get those made looks like 3 medium printers. I want to get those made so that I can immediately print that, which means I'll fill up my backpack with resin, is what that sounds like. I've already got what I need for chemistry for now and atmosphere condensers, so I'm not going to worry about tungsten or iron or anything like that. Let me go to medium. Medium printer. So 2 compounds, so 6 compound. Give me a second to know. If these items, if the soil centrifuge and the landing pad were small, I would make them, but they're medium. And so I can't sacrifice 2 of these because you can see we're going to run out of space. So I have to worry about my spacing. And I'm not used to making jumps like this, quick jumps. It feels disingenuous to jump to a planet and then immediately jump back. But that's wait. Oh shite! I needed ceramic for something. Oh, I needed ceramic for the landing pads. Okay, so I need 6 ceramic. Okay, so these are going on my backpack. We're gonna drop the tethers off. We're gonna go back to compound. So those are going in my backpack because all of this is 6 ceramic, so I need 3 more ceramic. Oh, there it is. Now, you know, another thing that's interesting is you can't access the smelting furnace and have it grab things from your backpack. You have to physically put them on there. I wonder what the reasoning for that was. I mean, sound reasoning, I would probably be smelting crap that I shouldn't have for a while, but that's just interesting to me. That's right, I almost forgot the ceramic for landing pads. That would have been something. And then, so I need 3 medium printers. And then when I get to the planets, I need to make the... I need to get the... I need to get the compound when I'm at the planet to make the large printers. And you could do this without the medium printers. We could get the 6 ceramic and just take off. But I've got space, and I want to use it. And here we go. I'm gonna have space in my backpack, and doggone it, I want to use it. If I could, you know, carry one of these platforms on my dang back, I would. Okay. So I need 3 medium printers, which means I need 2 compound. Yeah, I need 6 compound. And way down we go. Oh, 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 oh. Yee! Wah! Down we go indeed. Ooh, I almost went right over. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is flatten this walkway, but the problem is flattening actually utilizes your soil. I don't know if it gives you soil if you flatten, you know. Well, let's try that. So let's grab like this. No, see, I don't think it's giving me soil. I think what's happening is it puts the intake on hold. Pop, coral, pop. It puts the intake on hold, and then so you can't fill your containers while you're and then that works the same way with the paper, which kind of made me sad because then I wasn't able to what was I gonna say? I wasn't able to pave and drill. It just used up all my soil for the paper because I'm really bad at it. Oh, both of these are full again. Holy crap. Okay. Back up we go. That doesn't take time. See? Pretty soon I'll have a... One thing I'd like to be able to do is grind the grind down the old shuttles. I'd like, if I move, I'd like to be able to, oh, I think I can pack that up, actually. But I don't think I can pack the original landing zone, and that shows up on the map, too. And it, confuses my old man brain. And that needs, what, compound? Yeah, compound is what we're doing here. Oh, my lovely auto miners in the background. That looks like that's got full... But when I set it down at first, it only showed... Huh, interesting. One thing, the benefit of the auto miners, by the way, I didn't really explain this and I should have. The benefit of an auto miner is it gives you more resources than are actually there. So it harvests better than you can. And so that's important. What am I doing here? A medium. Yeah. That's important to note. If you find a spot like that you have not touched, that will give you a lot more than if you would have grabbed it normally. Look at it build before the thing even like, the thing goes down to rest and grabs, but since I put it on refill, it's like, okay, it's gonna just start doing. It's gonna magic. By magic, it's going to build. Watch, see? By magic. Lays down the foundation without the printer ever coming up. Ooh, I forgot something kind of important. I usually go into general voice chat. That way people can join me from my Discord server if they want. Or from our Discord servers, technically. Okay, so here's our 3 medium printers. Alright, we have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm actually going to... No, we'll just do 4. Do we have something with resin? Oh yeah, I did have something with resin. It was right after small canister, yeah. We're going to do resin. We're going to fill resin all the way. I think we're going to run over here and we're going to see if it has enough resin to... Oh yeah, it's got a bunch. Set it, and I'm going to keep grabbing until... Whoa, that is not what I wanted to happen. See? Developers, could you please add a lock? A lock function to the things attached to other things so you don't accidentally grab them? Okay, so now we are full, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time. Now it's time to see if we futzed up. We've got enough for one platform B on one planet. We will be we will be stretched a little bit. We will be stretched a little bit, and right now I don't have a way to generate power because my QTs are all used, and that is the entire reason we're doing this, is so we can get 2 more. And I really don't want to have to sew. You know what? I think we have enough. 1, 2, 3. We have enough for a big one. 1 big one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these away. Wait. What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is the rest? Oh, okay, so what happened is my brain had a failure. And it thought that I had used the soil centrifuge to get my resin, when in actuality I had used the harvester to get my resin. So I was wondering how I got so little resin, since I magically know the amount that I normally have and that you normally get. You get 8, so there's no reason for it to okay, anyway, we ready? Okay, let me come over here, and I'm gonna get some more. There we go, and we're almost another organic, which worked out really well. I didn't actually plan that, but we're almost another organic. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to go down here till I can get those research things, and I'm going to get them started so that we can get some research going. So that this base can be doing something. What's nice is, even when you're on another planet, your previous bases are doing things. So those harvesters in the background will continue to harvest. That'll continue to give me research. And I'm just about to turn the atmospheric thing back on, because it doesn't matter if it's going slow here, because I'm not going to be here. So even if they can't meet the demands and the research slows down to nothing, it doesn't matter, because I'm not going to be here to worry about it anyway. I'm going to be someplace else. Okay. And this can launch 24 times. So we're only looking at launching to 3 planets. 1, then launch from the other planet. Yeah, so about 6 times is what we're looking at using. Here we go. We'll have to find out if I miss something. But, as I said, the nice thing about the hydrazine thrusters is it doesn't matter if you miss something. Just come back. Like, whoopsie, I wasted 15 minutes of time. Okay. Desolo. How Desolo do you go? Anyway. Wait, do I already have a landing? Have I already landed on Desolo? Because I saw something that looked like a thing on the side. Did you guys see that? Or maybe that was from... Yeah. What is this? Oh, I should have landed. What is this now? Oh, this is a perfect landing job. This is exactly what NASA would have done. Just drop us right into... Wait a second. What am I seeing? Come with me. No, don't, please. Thank you. What am I seeing? Up the hill we go. Actually, you know what? No, we are going to make a ramp, because I need the soil. I need to be able to carry this thing. Well, right into the side. What is that? Oh, that's an open present thing. Okay, so first of all, we've got one of those, but we're not going to worry about it. I'm going to get us over to that communication beacon. Oh my god, I'm going to pop a half a dozen of these first, though, because I'd really rather not die. Funny is as soon as you get close to the shuttle, even if you're the one carrying it, it gives you oxygen. So like I'm out of range, now I'm close enough again because I'm hovering it over my head like Atlas. Which, by the way, if you don't know Greek mythology, Atlas was the god or the titan that held up the sky. I was gonna say the sun. What is this? Oh, a vehicle data recorder. Oh, and there's our demolitions. I'm killing you. Okay, so I'm moving. Okay. I'm moving this dynamite. You know, I'm just moving this vehicle. Did I pick it up? Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay, well, I'm sticking that to it. And I'm getting you far away. Ugh. Seriously. Stand there. Look at all these freaking dagger. We are activating that. And that'll scatter the debris freaking everywhere. Prototype recovery. What are we looking at here? Debris. There's an exochip. There's another exochip. Another exochip. I didn't have literally everything that I absolutely need right now, I would be interested in those. I'd really be scanning these things because a little bit of research is better than no research. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Keep grabbing my shuttle. As long as you actually stick it to the ground, it adheres like it's made out of sticky tape. Even though it looks like it's going to adhere sideways, it does not. It adheres straight up and down. But what's funny is I pretended like this was only going to be we're going to drop in and then immediately, but you know how this goes. You've seen how I play. 3 hours later. 3 hours later, I'm walking my shuttle over to the gateway. Ooh. That's graphite, which is very good because that allows, away. That's, allows me to make packagers, and, like, you can, what was I gonna say? Whoa. Spike plants, that's nasty. You can get graphite through the soil centrifuge, but it only gives 2. It only gives 2. So, whoops, that's compared to being able to actually harvest it, which will give you, you know, a bunch more. I'm telling you. Being able to carry your shuttle is I just can't get over it. It's just too funny to me. Oh, this is... I do not like this at all. Oh, okay, so these are full, so what I'm going to do is actually make... I'm going to make a bridge that I can walk across, because... Remember that acrophobia I was talking about? Oh yeah, that doesn't go away with age. I have, so to give you a little bit of a background of my fear of heights and why I go whoo whoo every time I get near an edge, including that one that is freaking terrifying. At work, I work. Ooh, that's a nice place. I work in a laundry for a hospital, and I really love it. I ended up there. Let's just let that go down. Me too. Boop. Hey, look at that. Ah, you can't say that that wasn't neat. If only I could be that cool all the time. But, so, we have an ironer, and this ironer stands, the top of it's about 6 feet tall, okay? Well, while I slowly suffocate because I'm not watching what I'm doing. Well, sometimes the ironer has issues, and the clothes occasionally get stuck inside inside the ironer, and we have to then get them out. All right, and that means going on top of. Is there a better landing spot? Oh, there's clay over here. No, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're just gonna, and it means going on top of the ironer, and then pulling. You know, we can't get around the big wheels. It's got like huge wheels. We can't get around the ironing wheels, but we can. Okay, why don't you come over here so I can do this without suffocating? But we can get on a stepladder, get up there. We get on top of the walking area. This is the area you actually walk on the side of the ironer. And then you reach down in with a grab claw, one of those assisted, you know, physical assistance things, and you get the clothes out. Well, it is terrifying for me to be up there. Like, it is legitimately very scary for me to be up on top of this ironer, even though it's only like 6 feet high. And that's just, that's my lot in life, I guess. I still do it. I'm just very, 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 very careful, to the point where most people would wonder what was wrong with me. That's what's wrong with me. I've got acrophobia. I also have claustrophobia. Those are the two phobias I have. So fear of enclosed spaces, fear of heights. I don't have arachnophobia. They sometimes creep me out. I like spiders, I like bugs, but I like them to be at a distance. And thus... Boop. Boop. Okay, there's that. Oxygenator also comes out. Medium platform, please stop rocking, thank you. Okay, oxygenator up here. I'm gonna unpack the medium printer. Okay, because this is the world where we're gonna have large platform B. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the resin and then you're gonna sit there and I'm going to attach this generator to you. Generators are actually a pretty good deal, but I don't like use of resources. So like you can see it eating organic and it's doing its job, but I don't like that. I don't like that I'm now going to have to find more organic, even though it's everywhere. It doesn't matter how prevalent it is, I just don't like constantly using resources. I'd rather have it, I'd rather have infinite of it, renewable of it. I'd rather have the sun, the wind. Geysers, I really do think that they missed their... that they had an oversight that there are geysers on half a dozen planets, but there's no way to use steam, you know, because we can do that here in reality. We can do that on the reality. Okay, so that's this. One benefit is I can literally put this anywhere now because I'm not tied to a I'm not tied to a power grid at this moment. So I'm going to put the landing pad right here. Also means I'm going to get under here and I'm going to harvest oh, I got an organic somehow. Ooh, this is hard soil. You can hear it, that crackling noise. That lets you know. Hard soil. Alright. Okay, so there we go. There's the resin I need. And then I'm going to elongate this a little bit. I don't normally, as you've noticed, just put like a paved area up at the top. That isn't normally how I do things, but alright, so we are going to, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you on the back there, because that'll fit perfect. And we are going to get this actually ready because, as a base of operations, because I am going to actually be, coming back here and activating the gateways. Don't backpack for me, please. Sit here. Turn that back on. Oh, are you kidding me here? Turn that back off. would scare the crap out of me. I'm still waiting for them to add things like storms or something like that, where you have to take shelter in your, you know, shuttle, or... They haven't yet. And so, I thank them for their restraint and just not make this like a roguelike survival. There are some roguelikes that I do enjoy. You're gonna see me play a couple of them, but otherwise, I don't know how to put it. Otherwise, I like playing. I don't mind roguelikes if you get something out of it. One of the games you'll see me play is Neon Abyss, and I actually really like that because when you die, you get research points, and you get story cards, and you get all this other stuff. And so I'm gonna wait for that to suck that up. There we go. And you get all this other stuff, so your death isn't just meaningless. What is going on here? Oh! Whoops, hey, guess what? The oxygenator isn't plugged in. So I was standing there suffocating while watching the printer make something. That crap you can't see with anyone else, I promise you. No one else will be so busy talking about roguelikes they'll almost die. That is just me. Okay, and then soil centrifuge, aluminum and compound. 2 compound and aluminum. And then, I hate it when you do that. 2 take the stuff from me. 2 compound, yep, and then this produces what, 2? I'm gonna have you start on the landing pad, which is 1 aluminum and 2 ceramic. Alright, there we go. And there we went. Yes, please start on it. Thank you. What are you staring at me for? I don't know how much organic it'll take for this little printer. And normally you bring a medium generator. I mean, like, they give you the option. I'm just crossing my arms in front of my chest and going, no, me don't want use generator. Like, that's literally what's happening. They're like, we give you a medium generator. It produces 5 or 10 use a second. You could have this done in 30 seconds. No, me no like generator. So, here we go. They're like, alright, then suffer. I don't understand what you want from us. I'm going to drop this down. I'm going to put this organic on here so it automatically takes it. Because I know it's going to need more than that one. What else do we have in here? Oh, those are the medium platforms. Okay. We can consolidate. What is this? My math shouldn't have been wrong. What is this? Soil centrifuge. It takes two compound and 1 aluminum. Didn't you guys saw like 6 compound on there, right? Am I Oh. I used it to make a large printer. I forgot to bring enough for the large printer. Oh, that I was supposed to harvest it to make the large printers. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Oh, crap. Well, what is dink? What did I just hear dink? I'll have to figure out how much I need in just a second after these are done printing. I'll get done printing before I have to get more organic for this stupid thing. Oh, you know what? We might as well come down here and get more organic for this stupid thing. There we go. Back up we go. We now have more... I know it's funny, and like, most people don't think of it like I do, but it's just waste to me to have to feed into an engine. It's just waste. I can't wait for us in real life to get some sort of full circle thing where, like, oh, good, we can shut that off. There's the landing pad. I'll put it over here, and then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get all this. Get all that. And then I'm going to actually how many more do I need? Shit. Okay. So how much should I use to make the large? Okay, that needs 2 compound. How much should I use to make the large printer? I use 3 compound, so I need 3 compound. Math's fun. It is not. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna dig. Ooh, did you see that? The leap of faith. And or stupid. The leap of dumb. There's 2 more. Okay, one. Really backpack. Thank you. There it is. So there's 2 and 2. And that's for that one and that one. And then this is 2 and 2. That's for that one and that one. Okay. Alright, I think they did a lot of really things right in this game. You'll hear me have some criticisms, but obviously, as you've seen I've been playing for like 7 hours. So, I think they did a lot of things really right in this, in this game. The terraforming is just, it's so beautiful, and it's so simple in its elegant in its simplicity. However, it's also so advanced that there are few games that I've ever seen the level of advancedness that this has. To be able to make a ramp that easy. Look at how easy I just made that ramp. Boom. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. One keystroke. I held down one key, and then I just moved my mouse, and just magic. And I mean, it's you know. All right, we're gonna move this all over here. We're gonna spin her around. Lock her down. oxygenator. Oops. I'm firing that. Great. That was something. That was definitely something. Try locking it down again. Lock that down too. Even if you see little glitches like that foot and the floor, like it was such an elegant design of theirs, and I really do think that they did just a wonderful job. I really do think they did just a wonderful job at it. Alright. Just like that. And then, actually, I need you to be over here because I'm going to have this make another platform before we get done here. Before we're done with this planet, I'm going to have this make another platform. Oh, don't waste. That's one thing you have to be very careful of, is your backpack will suck up the power from anywhere you are. And it's just like, don't waste that on me, please. I want it to go into a biome. So where could we put this thing where it can actually expand out? Okay, hold on. What we're going to do is dig through this mountain. I'm not sure what the conditions are for the landing pad to expand. I just know that sometimes it gets really finicky. It's like, okay, well, let's see if we can expand now. Okay, so something about being up here it doesn't like. You know, I'm just gonna put it down there then. And then we'll use this surface up here for, don't do that. I'll have it down here because, why not? Boom. Touch it. There we go. And actually physically touch that thing. Okay. So, now we pretty much get oxygen no matter where we are. We'll put you over here. Oh crap, that's still running. See, that's the other thing I hate, is you have to manually turn off the generator every time. That's okay. Because, clock, plug, generator, soil centrifuge. Alright, we're gonna do that. And then, let's see. So Desolo, I think, has low wind, high sun ship. Ship. Okay, and we... I'm always in the shadow of the dang thing, but that's okay. We did what we came here for. We did the starting. This is the starting setup. So the next thing I want to do is see I don't want to have to bring a small generator with me every time. Excuse me, could you please? Thank you. Small generator. Alright, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna dig up some more. Really? No more of that in here. Okay. Toys. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, there's a couple of packagers. I remember that it was in this hillside. Oh, good. We're gonna dig up the hillside. Oh, See. This is why this thing is so important in your beginning base, because look at this. Now I don't have to dig nothing. I don't have to dig nothing. I do kind of still have to dig something, though, don't I? Because I need, I should have only put one soil thing in. That's okay. I don't know. Oh, crap, and I also need, turn that on. I'm gonna have to go get more organic. I should have done organic out of that first. Oh well. Because 8 organic is more than enough to continually power this. I'll do organic next. I'm gonna come down here and try to get some more resin. I'll get organic as well. Accidentally. This will be the quarry when we come back. This area is going to be the where the quarry is. Okay. There's another organic. And I'll make that a little bit prettier too. But I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare for this by doing that. And then I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to give it another full one. I'm going to do 4 organic with it. And that'll... Whoops. And that'll... it'll consume 1 and I think a half, but then it'll produce 4. So you just kind of have an infinite circle of them. So this won't consume 4 of them to make 4 of them, which is also nice. That does give you the ability, if you do this, to just have 2 of these and just have them use this thing. But you can see this game, the game that I'd have to keep playing, which is the feed things into this game. And I don't like that. I like batteries and having the sun feed things into this. I thought this was a wind planet, and I should have looked and saw that it was a... And the other thing is, if you leave this on, it will run you out of everything to do nothing. It does not matter if nothing is on. It will go, okay, well, I'll just keep working then. And you're like, no, please don't. Please don't consume all the resources for no reason. It'd be real nice if you wouldn't do that. I love the art style, how it takes each individual leaf like that. I'm going to let it burn down to get rid of this so that I can take one off. But, boop, there we go. I love that, how they've designed these to be able to actually show you them being consumed or decomposed. Okay, so we have everything but the large printer. We don't have the resources for the large printer normally. So I'm actually going to take this with me. Now we have the resources for both large printers. And I have 1, 2, 3... Oh, I have a small generator. Okay, and I can do 2, so I'm gonna just keep with 3. And now I'm gonna get organic before I'm gonna turn that off for sure. Oh yeah, and I want to get enough for one more generator, so I have a generator. This is nice because this is freeing up a little bit of space, so now we can prepare a little bit ahead. I'm going to turn that one off too, and what we are going to do is go on an organics hunt. Because the other nice thing is, even with these in your inventory, when you get organic, it will automatically jump to them. You don't have to also have that in your inventory. It will automatically jump right to it. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Whoops. That's a little bit annoying. I'm going to fix that right now. There we go. That was easy. Insert that was easy button. There's one organic, right up to the top. I don't know if these plants all equal a different level of organic, or like, do the shrubs give you equal level, or is it generally, you know? Like, I don't know if this tree that I'm in, this shrub, I know it gave me one. Oh, there's a whole bunch right there. And I'm doing shrubs and grass. But anyway, these old man eyes don't see much, shakes Walker. But anyway. So, yeah, I don't know if different size plants give you more, or if it all just gives you the same amount, you know, but either way. All right, so that is Desolo prototype recovery. 500, okay, retrieve data. Exo. Okay, that just gives us whatever's. Oh. Let me see. This wouldn't be a bad place for that large solar panel, but I don't think I've set that up right. So let me see. What planets do we need to go to now? Glacio and Atrox. And you know what? Glacio is a very high wind planet. And Atrox is low on both. This is a sun planet. But the problem is those are both large that would give me. What is, oh, not Desolo. What's Glacio? Glacio is a very low sun, but very high wind. And Atrox is very low both. Oh no, it's low both. Oh, that is... I really want to get those here, but I don't know if I have the room. Yeah, because I'd have to take the compound. You know what? Let's get those here. And then Atrox is where we'll end up using one of the QT-RTGs. So let's just drop it right on top of our shell. Very large wind turbine. Oops, no, that's not. This is large solar. Alright, and the thing is, we're going to have to figure out where to put it. Because I always like landing on the sun, the shady part of town, apparently. Look over looking where the shade is. And the shade... Oh. Actually, this gets sun. Eventually. Which way does the sun go? Well, anyway, you know what? We're not ready to set up anything here. I am going to unpack it. It does have to be put on something, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But here, it's here. And that's important. It's here. It doesn't matter if it's powering anything, because I've got nothing going on right here. And also, what was I going to say? And also, it doesn't have batteries to fill, so it doesn't matter if it gives it power or not right now anyway. I can take 2 of these, and it takes 3 for a large printer, so we're gonna do this. I kind of fuzzed that deal up a little by doing that, but that's okay. And as far as I know, things that are just sitting around stay there, because I didn't lose any of those exo chips, which is, thank God. We played one game, I can't even remember where it was, where in order to, if you got a certain couple meters away from something you were building, if you didn't have some sort of anchor block, it would disappear. I was so pissed off. We stopped playing that game. There we go. There's that, and there's this. Okay, so we've got 2 out of the 3 we need for the large printer. That is a creepy noise that thing is making. Alright, so, and we've got our energy solved for, pretty much solved for, where the hell are we going? Glacio. I like Glacio. Well, it's okay. It's loud. Glacio is very loud because it's very windy. So it's just all loud all the time. Okay, so there's a gateway. Whoop. There we go. Right next to this gateway here. Ooh, and there's iron. Yeah, it's just very loud. Oh, I suppose I should walk a few feet before trying to, And this is Glacio. It's difficult to traverse with, it's difficult to traverse how would I put it? It's not impossible, and actually, if you get to, like, the high ground here, it's easy for your buggy to go down and to the lower levels, and I've taken my tractor and just slammed into these ridges and actually gone up onto the next level. But, oh, what is this? Hell. There we go. Eh. But, ooh. Stop that. There's a balloon bar, or whatever those things are called. They wait till you get close and then they explode. But I've never been hurt by one of those because they are rather ineffectual. Like, they don't have a high splash damage radius. So, okay, and I think Look at that. But one thing you can guarantee... Hey, there's somebody else's backpack. One thing you can guarantee with Glacio is that you'll have wide open areas. Just wind-swept... Oh. Is that graphite? Yeah, that's graphite. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You'll just have, you see this, just wide open wind-swept areas. And so, I'm gonna look at that in a second. But first, let me, oops, stop that. See that getting ready to pop? It's creating gas right now. Ba-boom! And I think they stay hostile. So, let me... I'm gonna go back over here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this down. The one world I was on, it was so strange. I had literally, it had buried an entire gate. There was an entire gate that was at the surface, but since it had spawned in a mountain range, I mean, the whole thing was buried. And I had to unbury the whole gate just out of, it's kind of like this, but I mean the gate was underground. I'm just going to do a preliminary unburying. No power. I'm going to bring you over here. And I'm thinking about setting up base camp right here because this looks pretty dang flat and level. And so, I don't know if you can hear the cat snoring. And then this is perfect. Okay, put that away. I'm seeing what looks like some sort of... Oh, is that wind sweeping? Yeah, otherwise... Yeah, it's some sort of wind-swept glitch. Okay, anyway, there's that. There's that. There's this. Yeah, that's just what I wanted it to do. There's this, which that will come in handy pretty damn quickly. Actually, I don't even need to. I'll leave the generator here just for, but here's a platform and there's an oxygenator. Pop us up and let's get her started. And one thing I know is the wind is almost constantly on this stupid thing. Oh, that's right. That has to stand on things, so I'm still gonna end up using this until we get that up and running. And then the landing will be probably right over here. Oops, I keep... Yeah, the landing thing will be right over there. I hope y'all are enjoying watching this old man bumble around. To be clear, I'm turning 40 next year, but I'm always the oldest person wherever I am. Like, That's just how it is. That Minecraft server, no one told me that Minecraft was going to be 11 to 16 as its age range. I had no idea that was what the age range was of Minecraft. Holy, that's creepy. So, consequently, I'm always the oldest person wherever I am. But that's alright. I like watching the kids make fools out of themselves. A lot has changed since I was a kid. I grew up without the internet. That was one thing that changed. Yeah, I grew up without it, and wait. Soil centrifuge. Aluminum. Ooh, that can generate 10 US. Okay. And actually, I will just continue to let that do its thing. I do want to find... Is that... Oh, that's harmless. Okay, that's harmless now. Oh, I'm making the soil centrifuge right now. Except when that happens. That's alright, that's why we're doing this. Interesting, the small generator provides enough for the medium printer to use. I didn't know that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so actually I was one of the first people of my friends to get a computer. A desktop. $600 for a desktop. It's not nearly come on, I can see the wind sweeping across the plane. Oh, that's steam. They weren't nearly as strong as they are now. I mean, like, at all. I'm not even joking. Holy, what is all of this? Small squeaky horn. Okay. Small canister, oxygen filters, tethers, power cell. Good. The power cell... the power cell will actually come in handy considerably. Squeaky horn. Are you serious? Squeaky horn, what the hell? Okay, so half this crap. Okay, there's one of that. And actually, I could start. Yeah, let me start on the. I can start on the large printer because I'll just replenish the two that I took. So I'm going to start on the large printer, and then between that power cell and the wind kicking up. I'm gonna need more room in my backpack though. So these tethers get to stay here. So does a small canister. I don't actually need that. Because I don't want the squeaky horn. You sit there too. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let that run out because well, that might run out on. Oh no, that won't run out on this. But I'm gonna take the large wind turbine down. I think. Oh no, not yet. I'm gonna. That's about to run out actually on this. some time. Alright. And then, I'm gonna find resin. And I'm going to, I need... No, I don't. Soil centrifuge! That will be difficult, because the large wind turbine is what's powering. I don't even have another thing of organic. Oh, there's resin right over there, but that is across a long, hot spring. Oh. Here, by the way, is the two of these that I need. One compound. Two compound. Usually in the hot spring there's compound and resin and everything else. Okay, that's the 2 compound I need that I took from the thing. I'm gonna get 2 more. If I can. Can I get 2 more of these, please? You got any more of that compound? Oh, that's right. My oxygen, the extra oxygen filters I have. Okay. The extra oxygen filters I have allow me to bridge the distance a little bit. I'm trying to keep an eye out for resin. I think there's... Up the mountain we go, I guess. Makes it more climbable if you actually... There we go. Will you please stop sliding down? Thank you. Oh crap. I needed... Oh, I've got room for 3 resin. But the reason I have room for 3 resin is I just realized my oxygen filter ran out. My other one is not going to be lasting long. So, it's time to skedaddle our butt back to within range. But, you know what? I am actually impressed. I now understand the value of those. Because at first I never really understood if these were any good, and I'm just probably going to let it run out. But, there it is. But that actually allowed us to do quite a few things. One being that I am going to be able to make another one of those. Put the soil centrifuge. Whoops. Ah, let me stop that. What, oh, that's one of the presents. That's okay. Take you on. I got my fingers on the wrong thing. That was G. Oh, jump for joy. That's jump for joy. That is not jumping. Dance. Oh dear. Well, at least it's not floss. Dance the poultry polka. Oh, they couldn't call it the chicken dance. That's funny. They couldn't call it the chicken dance. Legal reasons, I'm sure. One thing that, of course, is important to note that until we get batteries, all this stuff is useless. It's just wasting energy at this point in time. So, and then as soon as it stops, that's the end of, oh, okay, so that part works without... Oh. Where are you getting power from? Oh, no, okay. That part works without power. That's good to know. So, I'm gonna put the compound back up here. So that's the 3 compound. That's 4 compound to go with one of those. 1 of those and 2 of that. Why did I need aluminum and 3 compound? Or aluminum and 2 compound? I know I need aluminum and 2. Why did I need aluminum and 2 compound? What? Aluminum and 2 compound. Okay. How many did I bring with me? 6? Oh, I only needed to bring 3. No, I need to bring 6 because this, it has been a long life. Okay, let's do, that thing is giving maximum power. I mean, she hauls. That's some hauls. Which is good. I want these to have drop, drop, drop. Okay, so we could just make one for... No, because I want to be able to put batteries on each side. So... Really? That's what you thought I was doing. Alright then. This way, if I put zinc batteries on each side, fire up zinc. Oh, if I put medium batteries on both sides, and as soon as I'm done with this I'm actually gonna put over here. I think I'll put it in the background over here. Whoops. Stuff, but that's just ridiculous. Okay, so there's that. There's the medium printer, so those are all the printers we need. Ceramic. I don't know what kind of stupid I did with the compound, but here we go! Kind of ridiculousness. There we go. And then you can go right here. Landing pad. Alright. Landing pad output. Just slightly Interesting. Oh, there we are. Yep, that's how you make it go away. Grab the tethers. Oh, I have to go to Atrox after this. Okay, so that's where we're getting a lot of this extra. Because, okay, I have to make a soil thing for that. Don't I have... Yep, okay. That's what's going on. There's the soil thing for that. Or there's the thing for the soil. There's the thing for the landing pad. I forgot I have another planet to reach after this one. Here are all that. And then we can actually put... Now I can put a landing pad in this. Or we can just stand here and look at nothing. This feels so fulfilling. Alright. There's the landing pad. Or you know what? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one of these large platform bees in there. That's what I'm going to do. And large platform bee. Thank you. While the wind is running. Like that. Up we go. Alright, we'll start the next one with a lot more resources. Why don't we're gonna drop the tethers because we don't ever need those right now. I mean, we'll need them later. So I'm going to get a couple organic resources because that's all we've got on Atrox right now. And then this is what we need. So we've got one of these. We need one of these. So I need 3 resin. Let's start our descent into... Let's go over here. We're so far away. Let's, actually, I'm going to start digging down that way because I'll spread that way and that way. So I'm going to start digging this way. Oh, you know what? Those tethers will come in handy. Oop. Yeah, let's not go down at too steep an angle, please. There we go. And let's get rid of some of this so that the camera widens out. camera gets tight in on you, if you get into too tight a spot, it'll actually tighten in on you to help. I guess. But what it actually ends up doing is choking out your viewpoint. Supposedly there's oh. Oh, I need to... Dang it, that wasn't enough, eh? There, that was enough. Alright. Alright. Resin. Okay, so what am I doing? I've got the... We need... 3 more resin to make a large printer, or 3 more compound to make a large printer. And then we need 3 more resin. And then I can fill the rest with organics, I guess. What just... Oh, hey! Well, hello! Brightminty was actually the person commenting on my YouTube videos. And I was very happy to see it. I appreciate your comments and the fact that you were looking for Astroneer content. I am splendid. So since last, I think at the end of last time I talked about hopping from planet to planet to finish that goal. And so we are on our second to last planet. I hopped to the Desolo. And I just dropped a small base on Desolo. And then, this actually base I think took longer to set up than the Desolo one. This is Glacio, and while I did that, I got that mission that gave me a large wind turbine and a large solar. So here's a large wind turbine because this is high wind and Desolo is high sun. So we're about to go to Atrox though, which has absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do, let me see, actually for the first time in my life, I may actually make a medium generator. Oh no, I will not. Tungsten and aluminum, no mas. So we are preparing to go to Atrocitus or whatever. I love. That's what we're doing right here. Whoops. Dang it. I wish it would take it immediately. As soon as the wind kicks in, I'll, oh, I don't know why I dropped these. Because, since I played, well, they had a very large update, actually, here recently, which, stunned a lot of people, because, they added in, specifically exo chips, and they made a lot of the late game things require exo chips, and you get those by blowing up these boxes, these exo cache boxes, and you use dynamite to actually blow them up, stick them against them and blow them up. And so then they also added, under modes of transportation, there's a hoverboard, and there's a... Well, that's a large shuttle. Let's see. Oh, I could have made... No. Yeah, I could have made that. Whoopsie. That's okay. I'll make that next time. And then, yeah, and then they have a VTOL. A scouting aircraft capable of vertical takeoff and landing, provides 2 small slots, 2 medium slots, and an oxygen. Requires hydrogenous fuel. So, yeah. No, I haven't. It's a mission completion thing. The hoverboard and the VTOL, like, I just broke open on Desolo. I broke open some sort of, oh, I should have looked at that. I broke open, I did have a mission thing. Hold on. I did complete a mission that I forgot I had completed. Active? No, maybe not. Oh yeah. Retrieve a blow-up data recorder. Okay, hold on. Tracing the transmission. Where was it? Must have been... I completed prototype recovery. Okay. Blow-up data recorder, retrieve an exo chip. And it just gave me... Oh, find vehicle data recorder on Desolo. Blow up a data recovery unit. So I retrieved data from a busted exo prototype vehicle. Last time I played it was training platform thing update. Yeah. And now they added this. And actually, I thought the exo chips was just kind of mean-spirited. That they were locking everything behind, you know, I don't know, a paywall or, you know, to make life harder thing. But actually, in the very beginning, you find dynamite now on wreckages that you can grab. And I always start the game with like 20 of the dang things. So I've changed my mind about, that. I was like, at first I was like, oh, shakes fist, those dang developers. And then, after I played for a while, I was like, oh, actually, I'm drowning in these, so I have a feeling. Maybe my assertion was wrong. Yeah, so they, and then they've always got those holiday things going on. But what's funny is right now they have a holiday themed, like a Christmas present themed thing, where there are presents here. Let me get to one. There are presents scattered all over the different planets. Let me find one for you, and I can try. Okay, so there's this. Yeah. Let's go over here because I remember. Where are you? I thought I saw it on the way here. Apparently not. Well, anyway, it's like crates, these big blue crates, and they were. Oh, I thought that was my friendly one. That was not. And yeah, I think I need some oxygen after that. This was my friendly one. Anyway, they're blue crates and they're blown open, and they've got toys scattered about. And what was I gonna say? Oh, so you can grab the toys, and they've got the exo transport thing where you throw the toys on and it shoots it into space and whatever, and you get emojis and cosmetics and things like that. But you can also get the toys and you can put them into the shredder and get scrap. So I spend half my time blowing open crates and taking robots and children's blocks and throwing them into the shredder in order to get all the scrap you could ever need. It's nice because it helps, you know, with trading, as you had mentioned. Alright, I don't know if this is an entrance to a game. But yeah, they just come. Well, it's not my fault. They should have thought about that before they, I don't know, blew up Santa's spaceship, because half the things, the crates, are exploded. They're exploded open, but one of the most important things is they have packagers. There are some packagers sticking out, so you can get free packagers without having to have graphite. Do you remember what packagers? It's been so long since you played. Do you remember what the packagers are? Okay, yeah, and you get they have like 1 to 3 of those at most of the sites on Silva or whatever the beginning world is. But that means like driving around, I drive around with that little rover, the tractor and the little rovers, and I'm able to, you can package up research and it makes it into, they require gravity. Yeah, yep, those are the ones. Let me see if I can find either these names don't come up or whatever the situation is, but I feel bad going through too quick. Okay, so yep, the packager, they require graphite to make. Graphite, not graphene, so you can actually make them right from finding a graphite vein. And the research, when you package the research items, even the ones that come from those things that you need to power, when you package them, it makes them into a small slot. So if you filled your backpack with packagers, you could carry what was that, 10, 11, 12, 13 research items with you back home. If you take the small rover and you take the tractor and you put 3 of these medium storages on it, you can carry, 8, 16, whatever 8 plus 16 is. You can carry that many home, not including your backpack. I spent the entire time packaging up research one day. And my research stations I just pile the research on top of them. And just, like, here you go. It'll fall in. When obviously not in this one, but that was my single player. And it's like, it'll just fall in when that one's done. It's amazing. And then you can do the same thing. You can package up the actual metal crate, the ones that you don't have to break open. The ones you break open, they just blow up and they're gone, and they strew debris. But you can package the big metal crates that are already open. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. And they allow you to organic. And they allow you to take those metal crates, which create a lot of scrap, and you can put them in the extra large shredder. And so I can take those home, which I'll be doing later on after I've landed at every planet. I think next episode, which will probably be tomorrow, by the way. Maybe this time, maybe earlier in the day. Like, I post right after. I don't edit. I don't know if you've noticed the 3-hour rambling video that there's no editing. I know it's amazing. That all just comes naturally. But I don't edit. I just immediately post it. So you kind of get the stream of consciousness. Yeah, and what's interesting about that you say that. Oh, back to what I was saying. So as soon as I post it is like an hour after I Yep. And so as soon as I post it is about an hour after. It takes about 30 minutes to upload, 30 minutes to go through its copyright, whatever. And so it takes me about an hour after I've stopped streaming is when the video is posted. So around the time of the first video, and minus however long that was, that's when I started streaming. And I will probably be doing that tomorrow. But back to what you're saying about space stations. Here's an interesting thing. When you're multi-playing, you can have the option of taking your shuttle into space and just float. Excuse me. And just orbit And the description about that I saw on one of the forums is so that a person can spot for a person on the ground. You can't see crap from your shuttle. I don't know what they're talking about. However, it makes perfect sense in that context that you would be able to launch up, float around in space, do something, come back down, and repeat the process, because they've already set that up as an option. So, yeah, and I actually saw that in spotting. You can spot for your friends. You don't have to come back down immediately, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you can't see crap. I'm sorry, you cannot see crap. Half of the planet, you've seen me jump from planet to planet. You can't even tell what the layout of the planet looks like from orbit. Like, all you can see is where the gateways are. So if you're saying, yeah, go forward, keep going forward, when they have a compass and they can see where they need to go, like, yeah, you're very helpful. Yeah, like, you're a very helpful friend. Keep walking that direction. Yeah, I know, my compass is telling me that too. But, I think I only need those 3. But I do think it's actually possible that they might look at space stations, because they already have it set up. You don't have to go right to another planet. You can go into orbit. And so I think it would be neat if you could... I would like a orbital platform that you can rocket your supplies up to, and then you can request them to a different planet. I actually, there's a game, it's nothing like this at all, but it's a game where you build multiple bases all across this one big planet, but they all have launch centers. When you build the base, you can build a launch center, and it will feed resources into that launch center, and then it will launch them automatically, and they're stored in kind of like a bank in space. Game could achieve more. Interstellar travel. Yeah, you go to... They've got the... I'm telling you, and I've been talking at the devs. They haven't responded or anything like that, so don't get your hopes up. But I've been talking at them about embracing the mod community, if nothing else. Because if they embrace the modding community could add more planets, they could add more debris, they could add more whatever. Right now I'm working with a couple mods. For instance, I've got glow sticks are made with organic, interesting. I've got the ability to build the backpack as a printer. The QT printer. And that's a mod where you put in aluminum and it gives you a printer that looks exactly like this one, but it prints the backpack stuff. And so it allows for automation. Wow. For automation, because you can't normally automate what's on your backpack. You can't reach it with anything. But if you did that, you could have it spitting out glow sticks, or you could have it printing printers, or things like that. All right, I think we're ready to go. So this is base of operations. I'm making a base of operations on each planet because I will be back. I will be activating every gateway. I plan on 100%ing the thing in that manner. Activate every gateway. Activate all the secret stuff that I don't want to spoil for the people that haven't finished it. But yeah, interstellar travel would be... That'd be... I was telling how wonderful the hydrazine... Hydrazine? Yeah. How wonderful the hydrazine... But I said, like, the hydrazine thruster makes it like going to get milk to go to a different planet. Like, you're not even worried. I've launched to 2 different planets, and I still have... Oh, Glacier is wonderful, but it's so loud. I don't understand why the wind is so loud. Like, it's constantly windy. There's just all wind all the time. But, yeah. Oh, there's Atrox, but I don't want to accidentally go into... Can we get an angle that doesn't get that one in the way? There we go. Yeah, one of my friends he was on long enough to insult me. Stuck in a wall. How did you manage that? Well, actually, I shouldn't ask that question because, was very interesting. I shouldn't ask that question because I will tell you honestly. Oh, good, there's a gateway right there. I will tell you honestly, using that digger on the front of the vehicle makes me want to murder someone. It is the most uncomfortable, annoying thing to try to use. But please, if you've got a story, I'd love to hear it. Make sure none of these plants are here to kill me. Oh, and I was talking about the funniest thing about this game. I can just pick up my shuttle. I can't pick up the tractor, which is like the size of a platform. But I can pick up a fully loaded shuttle and move it about so that I can get to the place that I want for landing. The crane first. Ooh, there's one of those nasty plants. Yeah, I always put the... I haven't actually experienced the crane yet. I don't like that noise at all. And I think that makes it passive. Yeah, I've experienced the winch, which is just another level of hysterical. But I've never experienced the crane. It's just me, or do these things have a pretty weak viewpoint? Where am I going? That way. Come on, shuttle, we're taking a trip. The crane? Is it like a... Oh, the winch is the one where as soon as you attach it and you start moving, the physics demonstrate how insane they are. By just freaking... That thing bounces everywhere and it sends you off of cliffs and everything else. Like... Oh, crap. What is that? What is this thing? Elegant spew flower. Okay, how about you elegantly die? Compatible. I can't wait till they actually do more with the farming aspect. Like, I don't want them to turn it into Minecraft Part 2, but I would like to have an actual reason to uproot plants and things like that. The pop coral actually puts research underneath it. You know, it makes like a research bulb underneath every time you plant it. So that's actually worth it, but the rest of the stuff is just... Half the stuff doesn't even leave a seed. And that just feels like a waste of potential. Okay, so here we are. This is... Ugh. I'm gonna go up here and see if any of these other sides have a better... That is... no. No, trying that again. Guess we're setting up camp right here then. All right. like a flat surface, but I think in this case that's, oh, you know what? There we go. That's good. That's good. I like this. I was afraid that that was going to be an impossible ask, but this looks pretty good here. Next thing we're going to do is... On theory, interstellar sources, it could be possible since they're very tough. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it. And I'd like them to actually set it up so that you could teleport anything that's on the platform, if they could, because that way you could take your vehicle with you to the next one. And right now you show up basically naked. You've got no way to produce oxygen, no way to get around, and unless you've teleported with stuff in your backpack to do these things, you're basically showing up on another planet with nothing, and you just have to kind of go back. There, you can't stay there if you don't have a way to, unless you brought an oxygenator and a platform with you. And I think that just kind of ruins the teleportation. Planetary nomads did that too, and you could mail flying machines and things like that, and but you go to the teleporter, you hit the teleport button, guess what? Your flying machine hovered till it ran out of juice, and then you fell. Or like your flying machine fell while you were in some other place on the map. Like, it's just like, okay, I feel like we're missing the point of teleportation. It's not for me to go, ooh, nah, I'm on the other side of the Earth. It's so that I can make a base. Like, I can make outposts around the thing, you know. But that's right. The developers are still actually looking into this game, which that says an awful lot right there. Planetary Nomads had the potential to be Planetary Nomad, sorry, because there was only one planet. It had the potential to be such a neat game, but it was let down by the fact that the developer just stopped, just walked away. And I hate to say it, but that is unfortunately very common nowadays. Is the developer gets a game, they start selling the game, and then they just walk away from it. And don't get me wrong, I don't believe developers should be developing the same game forever. I think the idea that when they're 60 years old, developer breaks in a hole in space forever can shove things into it. Of course, I wanted to say there's a delay on my end, so just so you know, I'm halfway into a different conversation when I see your chat comment, but space and time get a hole. That's a whole lot of broken space and time you got. Knee slapper, knee slapper. Okay, so let me put the ingredients on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a base of operations for all of this, because it will take that much in order to make what we needed. I'm going to make everything. Yes, I would actually like you to make that while I'm wasting fuel. One thing I would... Oh, another thing that would be neat. Terraforming. To be able to put up a terraformer and change the atmosphere to what you want. Change, you know, what resources it can have, what the weather looks like, things like that. That would be a lot of fun. when you get a chance, what made you think of your username? Excuse me. Intoxicate Atrox. I definitely would do that. I don't like the perpetual fog. I'm gonna shut you off. No, for your Brightminty. That was your YouTube handle too, right? Oh, of course I shouldn't say that out loud, sorry. Oh, of course, anyone who goes to my YouTube channel will probably see it. I wonder who this person is. He's talking to two people with the same username. But, like... What kind of coincidence is that? Two people named the same ID. But, yeah, what made you think of it? Oh, I still remember my story. The name Scorp is actually pretty popular. It was a nickname nobody ever called me. Minty, nice, Minty. But the nickname I had in high school that only I called myself. But so I did poison at the end, and then now and that's how I got around the fact that a lot of people use Scorp. And then as soon as I founded Fields of Zen, which you're welcome to join the Discord, by the way. It's the information is on my YouTube channel, I think, and I thought on my Twitch, but I might have forgotten. You can search for Fields of Zen on Discord too. We'll be happy to have you. It's like its namesake. It's there to be relaxed. People just come to have fun. We don't we like people just have fun when they're there. But then I put FOZ at the end of my name. I had a Minecraft server that I called Fields of Zen, and I think I've had it for about 10 years now. And so that's where. But I got Scorp and I got Poison. And Brightminty. Well, Bright and Minty does sound better than just Minty. And the Scorp part was actually because I like scorpions. I had a Emperor Scorpion when why am I making another one of these? Because I'm an idiot. That's okay. I had an Emperor Scorpion when I was a kid. Not too long ago, just something like 20 years. No, 25 years. When I was about 14, 15, Dad bought me a Emperor Scorpion. And those are the black ones. And the tip of their tail is red. They're so slick. I play mostly real-time strategy games. So like, I was huge into the Command and Conquer series. Right now, Supreme Commander. Hold on a second, I'm gonna make that. Oops. Make that. That again, thank you. I also, Minecraft, the Fields of Zen is actually the Discord, and everything actually started as a Minecraft Discord. But now we branch out, and we're gonna be making the channels and everything so that we do everything. We're waiting on Survival Minecraft Stranded Deep, and see, I played Don't Starve together with my friend, with one of my Swedish friends. You'll hear me talk about him all the time because I've known him since he was a child. I didn't realize, so let me preface that, I didn't realize that Minecraft, the age range of Minecraft, was 11 to 16. And I had no idea about that when I started a Minecraft server. When I rented, I'm renting a host, but like I had no idea that was the age range. And so I should do this different, I think. And so consequently I have known this kid since he was 11 years old, and I've known actually a bunch of the kids on the server since they were 11 years old. And now they're all 19, so I've known them for forever. But I do love a good survival. Obviously, I'm playing Astroneer, so I wouldn't call it Minecraft in space, but it's survival based. So 7 or 8. Oh. Well, you missed it when I said that I was turning 40 next year. I don't know what your age is, but I'm pretty sure that's a little different than mine. No, the best part is when they were him, and they live in a different country, in Sweden, and I knew him and his cousin since they were both that age, and they both kept asking if I was gonna come visit them. And they just, bless their hearts. I didn't want to tell them. I didn't want to open their eyes to the real world, which is, I guarantee you, as soon as I sat down on that plane and I came to their house, I was 21 at the time. Longest friendship is over age. Oh! Yes, you do. But I guarantee I was 21, 22, to 25, and I didn't want to tell him like 25-year-olds don't take visits to other countries to meet up with their 11-year-old friends. I promise you that's not going to end well. But the whole server was full of, it's fun to watch them act like crazy lunatics. They would do crap that I would not expect to do. Him and one of his other friends on the server, back when his friend was 13 and he was 13 or something, they would run around and hit each other with raw fish. And we had turned the PvP off, but that didn't stop them from hitting each other and yelling, "Fishy, fishy, fishy" in chat. They're 20s, let alone. If I uploaded a picture or turned on my webcam, you would know that I was not lying. But what you are describing is the fact that... So, puberty affects everyone different. And whenever I went through it, my voice did not... deepen. So, but that's okay, because, I mean, a lot of people confuse me for my mother on the phone, and, I'll tell you my favorite antidote. I called up my own credit card company one day, and, they what the hell was I having this for? Anyway, I called up my own credit card company one day, and they said, okay, ma'am, because you're not on Ben's, thing, list of, we're gonna have to get some information. And I said, okay. And, he said, the person over the phone was like, so what's his name, what's his social security, all that stuff. And I gave all the answers, and I didn't say anything. And then, when they got to the last part, okay, and what's your name? And I was like, and I said my name from the card, Ben. And there was a long pause. And the guy said, I'll make a note of that. And I said, what are you going to put down? Sounds like a girl. But that also means that I'm usually not, people aren't intimidated by me, which is very important, because, because of, no, right? I used to be a cashier, and I would actually, here's another one. These are all true stories. My hand to God, crypto, I buy some through PayPal, but I know that the fact that I can do that means that it's about to crash real fast. You don't buy the banks can't get us type of financials through PayPal without going, okay, you know what, this is probably not going to turn out well. I'm pretty sure crypto's on its last leg when, payment institutions start saying, hey, why don't you spend $5 to buy a quarter of a thousandth of a Bitcoin? But I'll tell you one more antidote. This is 100% true. My hand to God, this is 100% true. When I was a cashier, in one of the previous jobs I was at, when I was a cashier, I would always make sure that I would deepen my voice for men, and I would make it higher for women. And this little old lady, like, I didn't, as Louis C.K. had said one day, I didn't know there was as much time as she was old. Like, this little old lady, she must have been 7 years old, came through my line, and I said, would you like a plastic bag? Like that, and I raised my voice. And I swear, I remind you, this is 100% true. I remember it to this day. She looked at me, and she said, in all seriousness, you shouldn't talk so high, honey. You'd make me think you're queer. And without taking a breath, I just went, would you like a plastic bag? And she was like, that's better. I was just like, oh dear. And again, I am 100% telling you the truth on all of this. I swear to God. My supervisor came up and he was like, it was lucky it was you. I would have just hit her. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna have more breath than she is. I'm gonna be able to take more breath in my life. Ooh, there's a freaking killer plant right near me, and I didn't even see that. Shoot. But, yeah. I'm going to plant you far, far away and way, way far. Yep, I've always had it's always been hard to ruffle my feathers. Whoa! Ouchies! It's always been hard to ruffle my feathers like that. So the little lady saying weird, ridiculous crap doesn't even faze me. Doesn't even faze me. I worked grocery retail for a very large portion of my life, and then it wasn't until recently that I actually started working in a large ship horn. That's just why. I'm gonna grab it, but I mean why. It's only been recently that I've started working in a non-retail setting. Well, I shouldn't say recently. It's been about 8 years. Before that, I worked at 2 grocery retail stores. One small chain, one very big chain. And I can tell you, the most angriest people to come in were... It's so strange because I live in a decent-sized city. But there's a couple very big cities hours away. Like, 3-4 hours away. There's a couple very big cities. And we're on the border of, like, 2 states or some such. So the people would come in from bigger cities, and they would just be so angry at the things that we said that were simple. Like, so for instance, I'd say, can I help you find anything? And in the city that they came from, the bigger city that's got 1 million people in it, people only say that when they think you're stealing. So those people came here, heard me say, can I help you find anything? And they would go off. And I mean, they'd be swearing, and they'd be angry, and I'd be standing and looking at them dumbfounded. And to a point, this actually happened too. Remember, this is all real. This is all true. To a point where one of the ladies, these 2 ladies had come in, and the second lady, bless her soul, these 2 ladies had come in, and I said, can I help you find anything? And one of them was like, what? Like that. And the second lady was like, no. They just do that here. She said, oh, they just do that here. And the other lady was like, oh, no, we're fine. And I was like, okay, have a good day. Like, it's, city's too big. The city has gotten too big when common courtesy becomes, I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, the city has gotten way too big. If saying, can I help you find anything, is insinuating you're stealing crap. Like, I don't know. But anyway, that's just some antidotes. Anecdotes. I don't know. That's just a cure to the poison that I've got, I guess. That's just some antidote, which I really need. I'm dying. Someone help. But, okay. Well, absolutely. I will be on tomorrow, as I said, definitely. I'm not exactly sure the time. You enjoy your sleep. I'm actually going to get off here. I'm going to return to the home planet and plan my next adventure. Have yourself a good one. Here's my YouTube name. Oh, look at you. There can't be 2 smart ones of us on the channel. One of us is going to have to dumb down. It's probably going to be me. I hate to tell you. Have a good sleep. Well, we got a full chat, too. I think that's most people I've seen in chat at one time. I do see some repeat names. I do see some repeat names, so thank you everybody in chat who's continuing to watch. It only says 2 people are watching, though. It only says 2 people are watching. Oh, can I just put a heart in here? Enter. Yeah, there we go. A heart. I did not realize how slow this goes with a QT-RTG. I need to actually... Okay, we're going to head home, and I'm going to make a normal RTG to bring with me to these different places. That's, I think, what I'm going to do. Start making major RTGs. Smelting furnace. Alright, I'm going to put the smelting furnace here. I accidentally made this, so I'm going to use it. And then after that, I'm going to head back to Silva, and tomorrow's episodes are going to be gathering debris. That's what it's going to be about, gathering debris. I'm just going to go around and gather debris. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drop the other RTG on here so this dang thing gets done faster. It's nice if you don't have anything, or if you're not waiting for this, if you're busy doing something else, which I really should have been, but I'm sorry. A giant ship horn, it's just here for some reason. Like, and the best part, it's from a debris field. So someone, the story behind that ship horn is literally someone was here before me. They put a platform up in the middle of nowhere, and then they built a ship horn to put on it. That's what the story is. Like, it's just in the middle, like, just there. They were like, oh no, that was a rover. They drove the rover over there, and then it broke down, and this is the item they considered important to take with them. I can't even fit this in here. Oh, this takes a foot. That takes up the whole rover. Well then, that's just a funny situation. It's that this whole rover, and then they went, oh, my rover broke down. Ooh, let me get this real quick. My rover broke down, so I won't be able to take my ship horn with me. Alright, we can take that with us. I do want to take that horn with me. I will probably actually just grind it up, but what I'm going to do is, this is where we're going to start our... This is where we're going to start our quarry. I always call them quarries. On our Minecraft server, we embrace quarries, which is we have people make a 9x9 square, and then we can refill it with the things that they would... Hello, weird Cthulhu's eye. We'll refill it with materials, so they don't actually have to leave their base. And it makes it easier for people that don't like to go strip mining. I hate strip mining, and I thought I had filled that other one. Whoopsie. But I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a little bit more. I hate strip mining in most games. For some reason, I actually like the mines, the caverns in this game. Probably because they're more restful than in Minecraft, where you have to light the whole thing up before something bad comes to eat you. But, oh, I think we're about to get to them, actually. But, what was I gonna say? But this way, people don't have to damage the entire planet either. You know, like, you don't see... It's to help cut down on the amount of damage to the world, and also it's so that people can be self-sufficient. They don't have to, you know, keep going. They don't have to keep spreading out farther and farther and farther. They can stay inside their one little world, their own little, you know, ooh, I should get back to the surface. They can stay inside their own little, empire, and, you know, not be bothered, and not unintentionally bother other people. We haven't had a lot of problems.
Long time no see.
Oh, who we got joining? Oh, this is Xenos. Hey Xenos, I'm actually streaming, so you're part of it now.
On the road.
Let me see if I can turn you up a little bit, because I'm
Yeah, you probably have me set up for my other mic.
Yeah, let me see if I can turn you up a little bit, because I can't open volume mixer. Discord is at its max. Yeah, and I have your volume up to 200%. Did you get a better microphone or something?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta figure out your Twitch.
No, I don't want compound. I want graphite. Ooh, the daytime. Kind of beautiful. Yes.
Is your stream not scored?
So on Twitch, you see the Twitch link? It's in the hashtag streaming channel I made underneath General FOZ.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. And you can pop on. You're more than welcome to pop on. You should mute oh, hello. You should actually mute my stream since you're talking to me directly. Otherwise, it's going to start feeding back to you. Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can still hear you.
Yeah, then you'll hear me in real time instead of hearing me delayed. Because it's about a... Hold on. It's a 5 second delay. Is
that better to you, or is it too loud?
What better for volume?
My mic, yeah. I turned it up a tiny bit.
Very, very quiet. Like, you've always been very, very
I'm just
quiet.
a soft-spoken person.
Ooh, Minty's on. Hello, I'm making Minty a wayfarer. So Minty was the person who commented on one of my YouTubes, and he, she, they just jumped on and chatted a little bit, and I suggested the Discord channel, so there we go. So for everybody who's been watching, towards the end of the video, it turns out, this is Xenos. He is actually, whoops. Now you get to watch me bumble as I forget what the heck I'm doing. This is actually Xenos. He is one of the Arbiters, which is the five people, including myself. Oh my god. Hold on. I've literally lost all the words I had in my head. 5 people, including myself, responsible. There we go. That's the word. Responsible for keeping this the peace and keeping law and order in the Fields of Zen servers. It's not always easy, but it is necessary.
Luckily, it got easy for a little bit.
Yeah, it's certainly gotten easy now.
I'm just wondering if it's just like the year right now is what's causing all this.
The what is?
I just wonder if because of everything that's gone on this year, that's probably why nobody's really getting on.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a reason, but the reality is when John Dog, who for everybody else, he's our server manager and he deals with plugins and updates and whatever, whenever he is unable to be around, like the server is back so far, dude. They've launched like 2 updates, but John Dog's computer's broken, so he's unable to do any updating, any plugin work, anything like that. And so, you know, the kids, as I call literally everybody, they go to the servers that are new.
Yeah.
And then when we update, they'll come back to us. It's always a cycle like that. It's been a cycle like that for years. Is every time what happens is a different server will update, and they'll be using the experimental update, and we don't do that. We use the update, and it's not because we don't like the experimental, but what it is that
not as reliable as all the other ones are.
Reliability issues, and the rest of our plugins aren't updated for them. So, like, grief prevention rarely is updated for the experimental. It's updated.
I'm pretty sure nobody updates for experimentals. It's like rare.
Exactly, and so we can't have an experimental server that allows just whatever to be going on while it's in its experimental phase. We need to keep everything as it is. We need to keep everything protected. And so, yeah. But this happens all the time, you know. This happens.
The only reason we gotta keep protected is just for the fact is there's always gonna be those people that you can never really trust.
Yep, that's 100%
the downside
the truth.
Of all this.
That is 100% the truth, and we have, you know, grief prevention is it's a crucial plugin, and so if it's not updated, we couldn't say, oh, you know what, let's try the experimental anyway, and just hope that everyone plays nice.
The experimental, like, you could only do it if you set the server to only a certain amount of people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this picked up 60. I've got a plugin, by the way, on Astroneer that makes this be able to hold 500. Normally it holds like 32. And that's just unacceptable, I'm afraid.
That game reminds me of another one, and I'm trying to think of the name.
Why is this?
You know the game Gang Beasts?
The game what?
Gang Beasts?
No.
It's like a cartoonish fighting game, but it's fun.
Okay.
The way that the art style reminds me of that, but then it also reminds me of a game called Satisfactory.
Oh, Satisfactory. Me and you know who just got that actually.
I have it. I need to download it again. I actually had a lot of fun playing them. And you can, if you ever play it, just message Mahas and see if he'll play with you too. So I'm pretty sure he's got it.
Okay. Oh crap! I'm suffocating.
There is one person on the server I have not seen or talked to in a long time.
I just freaking suffocated because I forgot. I don't have my tethers out that far. Oh, I suffocated while getting resources at my freaking auto miners. What kind of ridiculousness is that?
But
Okay. Anyway, yeah, what were you saying?
Simply Lucky is one we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the Simplies. Didn't we have,
We had one, I think. Because technically, I think the other one you were thinking of it was my alt Minecraft account. It used to be named one of them.
wasn't it, so there was Simply Lucky. I swore there was another Simply kid.
There might
Or
have been at some point.
maybe it was just somebody who hung around with him. Okay, you know what?
Maybe, because I know my secondary Minecraft account at the time was named Simply YouTube, I think, or something like that.
Okay. You know what happened? So what literally happened to cause me to die is I forgot which way I was facing and which way the tethers were. Because I am very bad at directions in games. But anyway, I'm going to build 3 storages for the top here, and actually, I'll be getting off here in just a little bit, but
I'm gonna message you real quick.
yeah, you
As
should
far
look
as I
into.
know,
Hmm?
as far as I know, he has his PC at a buddy of his, and he just doesn't ever have time to get on.
What kind of hellishness is this now?
Because after everything that went on personally, he like moved out of his house and like has his buddy watching his PC for him.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about any of this.
I'm not sure how much he wants me to say, so I'm
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
don't
keep
know.
it like personal stuff
I'm not
happen.
even mentioning who my Swedish friend is because I
But
know that. Yeah, I know that. I'm not even mentioning his
yeah.
ID because I know he likes his privacy. So. Yep,
But
but
as far as I
that's important.
know, he is having a buddy hold his computer for him while he gets everything settled.
Mm-hmm.
But he was supposed to like get his own place and then set it up again. But I guess everything's not set up right
Yeah.
because he's
Well,
been, as far as I know, he's been working like crazy.
yeah. John Dog was actually talking about his computer problems on one of my other streams, which is why I brought it up. But yeah, whenever he has issues, our server suffers because um, he's 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 who's responsible for it now. You know, like I could do it, but every time we mention the past, he laughs at what I had to do to make it actually like what I actually had to do to make the server. I mean, it was we were using knockoff plugins and everything else because we had to. The server had to be updated, and that was that. Let me let me look real quick. But so such things happen though. Large rover. Now wait, I thought we're actually within range of. By the way, I thought the large solar panel looked a lot different than it actually does. I thought by that icon it actually looked like 4 solar panels attached to each other. It does not. It looks like a giant flower. Like power sensor extenders.
Out of curiosity, I DM'd him to see if he'll message back, just to see if he keeps an eye on Discord at all at some point.
Yeah.
I've seen he's chatted a few times a while back, but never really like long enough.
Hmm. Extra large shredder. I'm gonna need one of those. And actually, I can build that, so I am gonna get an extra large shredder, even if it. Oh, good. I can get the large rover too. That's gonna completely suck my research away, and I've got to get up to like 10,000 and 25,000 for research. But those two things are very important. Crap. So is this. So is a large shuttle. But that's okay. Because this is the tractor, and these are the normal rovers. Do you know anything about this game, Xenos?
Sadly, no. Even though it kind of seems interesting.
Okay, so I'll go over some of the basics. So everything in this game attaches to an attachment point. This is a medium attachment point because it has 2 points. These are single attachment points because they're separate. This is a single attachment point item, so it can attach here. And it's a single attachment point, so it can attach here. However, you cannot take a medium attachment point item that takes up both and try to attach it to a single point. It will not do it. You'll just keep flipping them. And
So essentially, it seems like it's Lego kind of thing.
Yes, it's very actually similar to that. But like this, for instance, this rocket requires a large attachment point, which is 2 mediums attached together. So you couldn't even put this rocket on here because all this has got is 1 medium. The rover that I just excuse me. The rover that I just got, let me see if I'll bring up its blueprint. This is the rover that I'm going to be building. That's the rover I've got. This is the rover I'm going to be building. It has like 2 large slots, or it's got, yeah, I think it's got 2 large slots. So it can fit anything in the game. And I'm going to tool around in those. And when you come up to, like, this is their Christmas timed event that's going on. Let me see if I can find one that's already open. Or actually, let me see if I have dynamite. I'll just blow one open. Dynamite. So what I'm going to do is take this.
Explosions settle everything.
Explosives. Oh, and I've got to put... The vehicles themselves don't produce power, so you have to put something that produces power. These are QT-RTGs. They only produce 1 a second, so they're very weak, but they're consistent. And that's what I like. So, here we go. Run away! Who just blows crap? Wow, that goes far. But, so what you get is this resource that's used for trading. That was just on the ground. And then you get these different objects, these different toys. Now, ordinarily, what these toys are used for is, since it's part of, and then you get normal debris. Since it's part of something going on, you would pack those up. You would pack the toys up. Oh, a couple more of this blew out. I thought I saw more things break. Yeah, there we go. You would pack the toys up into a space thing and send them into space. And each of these toys use a medium spot. But instead, what I'm going to do with them, I'm going to take them home, and I'm going to put them into a shredder. And the shredder generates scrap, and the scrap goes on to this trading. This is a trade platform, and you can use it to get high-end resources that you normally have to go to another planet to get. And this is a very good way to get scrap. Oh, you know what? And actually, the trade thing also, you can trade either scrap or astronium. Excuse me. Packager, solid fuel, dynamite, hydrazine.
So essentially, you mean you're gonna shred the presents, so no toys for kids?
I require the presence of who?
No. You're shredding the toys, so that means no more presents for the kids?
Oh, that's what, you know what? That's what Brightminty said, too. She said, let's see. She said, Where did she say that? Oh boy, we talked for a while actually. But yeah, she said basically these children aren't going to have any presents anymore, and it's going to be someone's fault.
You evil human being.
Well, you know, if they wanted toys, they would have flown to space with me, I guess. I don't know. I got nothing. But normally that debris you saw me pick up, it can turn into like up to 5 debris, and you throw it in here and it makes scrap. But since they're limited time thing, you can make these out of scrap, or you can actually scrap them. And so that's what I'm going to do. So tomorrow I'm going to play some more, and I'm just going to go around with the big rover. I'm going to package these things up so they get smaller. With a packager, you can actually you can package these up and they turn small enough so that you can fit them onto your backpack. So I don't have to carry them, and I don't have to use... That's why I got these. Excuse me, that's why I got these. I can turn... Normally a robot would only fit onto that. Now I can fit 8 robots onto this thing if I package them up.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But I'm going to do that tomorrow. Right now I'm just going to grind them up. And then the auto arm, they've got an auto arm that'll grab and stick it out of the rocket for me. I need to see if there's an auto arm that can actually grab them from around. Because if possible, that would be... But let me shred the rest of these because they won't take long. And then after that, I'm gonna call it good. And this game adds a bunch of things, like there's a zebra ball. There are these marbles. And they don't have those attached, but they will attach. But you can kick them and all kinds of things. And they set this game up so that it's got a million mini game options. Part of your end game items are like sensor arches, so that when things go underneath them, you can have fireworks go off and things like that. And you know me.
I can essentially play soccer.
Yeah, correct. And soccer, and then they've got flying machines, and I'm sure you could do all kinds of things. But you know me, I am not a big minigame person, so...
Rocket League and Astroneer.
Exactly. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching. Xenos, I'll be with you in just a minute here. And then tomorrow we are going on a deep debris finding mission to make it and find it.